Hey there, everybody out there in that digital YouTube land, living and squatting on the inside of my phone. Welcome back to Outer Heaven, where I like to 1A about my 2A all day, the safe way. I am the Oregonian Outlaw, and today I am bringing to you a 1,000 round review on the Kimber MAKO R7 Carbon Compact TFSOR. Quite the mouthful, I know. Before we get started, if you go ahead and hit that thumbs up button, and if you haven't been here before and you like this content, go ahead and subscribe to it, because I've got plenty more where this is coming from, and I got a nice little back catalog to go through. Don't forget, share it with your friends and family, and leave a comment. Commenting really helps with the algorithm, I will say that. So, today, we've got the Kimber MAKO R7. Now, Kimber did release the original R7 a few years ago, and it's a smaller variant than this one. They just recently came out with the carbon compact variant, maybe about a year and a half or so ago, maybe 2 years. And I finally got my hands on one. I thought it was a great looking gun, and with plenty of features for the dollars that you're spending. And I originally got it really because there was no aftermarket support for the firearm. So I paired with RDI Arms to help bring some aftermarket items to it, which will be in a later video, but it is, as you see here, with the RDI performance package on it. So, to start with, it is a striker fired polymer frame pistol, but it is carbon fiber infused polymer frame, hence the carbon compact name on the variant. This is coming in at about $750 MSRP. And for that, you get quite a bit for your money. So, when the Kimber MAKO R7, this is what you get when you buy one. Nice little Kimber box with the, don't mind this, I've already used this to plenty, but the nice Kimber range bag. The paperwork and such, a safety manual. And the range bag has the dual pistol compartment, padded dual pistol compartment. This is just the middle section, but has two sections for the pistol. And then it has a magazine compartment, and then your accessories pouch or so. So that's pretty cool that that Kimber, really came out with this. Kind of came out swinging with it. It does come with the 2 magazines, and then the blue grip stuff, the 4 different polymer back straps to tailor it to the size, the OEM magwell, I have something else on there right now, and the ejection plug. So it's pretty nice little deal for a $700 pistol. Very nice on Kimber's part. Obviously, it comes with the nice little Kimber box and the lovely 3-compartment range bag. And then for your ducats to dollars, safety check, you are getting quite a bit when it comes to this pistol. So, tip the butt. We've got the threaded barrel coming. You can get it with or without the threaded barrel. I opted for the threaded barrel because of the RDI performance package. We have tritium sights front and rear, with the front one having a fluorescent orange ring around it for some extra pickup in the daytime. It has a 3-slot Picatinny rail. It has aggressive stippling in all the right places, and I really applaud them for this because the stippling on it is great. Now, I did go over it with my own stipple work just to kind of freshen it up a little bit, but OEM, this is some of the best stippling from factory in the game right now. We have a ambidextrous thumb ledges that are just perfect. For me and my size hands and thumbs, it is just the perfect little piece of shelf to help mitigate that recoil, and I really applaud them for that as well. It has a double undercut trigger guard that has the aggressive stipple texture on both the front and the underside, which is great. And then we have stippling all up on the support area on both sides. We have front serrations on the slide, rear serrations, which they definitely are enough grabbing material and provide a good amount of grip. However, I do wish they were just a little deeper, and I wish maybe they had come up over the top a little bit too. Not the biggest deal in the world, my own personal preference. We then come down to the metal trigger, which is metal from the factory, and it is a decent duty trigger for sure. It's kind of a rolling brake. That's the safety blade, and then there's just that touch of take up, just like the touch, but it's kind of, yeah, rolling into that brake, which is a very nice snap crispy brake, with then a very positive, forceful, assertive, tactile, and audible reset. Pretty nice, very nice. I shoot this pistol very fast, actually. We then have a ambidextrous metal mag release, ambidextrous slide release on both sides, and it is optic cut for RMSC optics, so for your compacts and such like that. Then out of the box, it comes with 4 different size back straps, so you can really tailor fit it to your hand. And it comes with its own magwell. It's a polymer magwell, but it does the job well for your reloads right out of the box. The takedown method is like your traditional Glocks with the takedown lever, spring-loaded takedown lever, and you take the slide back a little bit, push that lever, and the slide comes off. Now, this slide is a little different, and this gun setup is a little different than most, where the slide rails exit out the back, where you put it on the front and slide it all the way to the back. This is actually an enclosed system, so there's no rails coming out the back end here. It's actually like a squared off box, and you actually put it on the top like this, and you're ready to rock and roll. And that's mainly because I think of the side ejection port, which has a couple of pluses to it, and I really like their choice with that. And that would be, without it having at the top, it does not dirty up your optic at all, so the optic window stays clean. And also, the barrel does not tilt nearly as much like a conventional Browning system with this pistol, which leads to a straight back recoil impulse, which ultimately makes it a flatter and softer shooting experience, especially because the slide is very light, so there's not as much mass that's hitting back. And that's the first thing I noticed when firing this, was that the recoil impulse was very manageable because of that straight back mass. So it gives it a very, very flat shooting experience even without the compensator on it. The grip itself is, the ergonomics of it are fantastic. Just the contour of it really fits your hand very nicely. It is a very slim gun, not quite as slim as your P365, but very close. I believe this is a 4-inch barrel, a 4.3-inch barrel with the threaded barrel, and a 4-inch with the non-threaded. So it's right in there around the Glock 19 length. But then they have their smaller variants that have a shorter barrel than that. So this would be like their compact model, not a subcompact. But very easily concealable, and without very much print, even with the magwell on, which the magwell is removable. You can have it with or without. One problem with the stock magwell would be that the base plates, the OEM base plates, sit flush with the magwell. So there's no grabbing room to take the magazine out. Now, obviously, I had the RDIs on here, which fix that by giving you some, there's a relief cut in the magwell, and his magwells are indented or grooved on the side, so there's some grabbing room in case you need to strip that mag out. But it actually has some pretty good ejection to it with this mag release. So yeah, very nice. So enough about the ergonomics and how it feels, how it looks, what it comes with, the price and all that. We're going to go ahead and get over to that range footage so I can show you how it shoots and tell you how it feels when it shoots, and then we'll get to my final thoughts after that, and we'll call it a day. Alrighty, getting in a couple more. I did one mag so far, but that was it the other day when I first got it. Of the Kimber R7 MAKO Carbon Compact. Just got the Swamp Fox in today. Open box eBay special for $100. And gonna make sure it's sighted in here first. But I tell you what, this gun ergonomically is phenomenal. It's damn near perfect. The grip is just, it's very nice and grippy. It's super light. Double undercut trigger guard with grip texture on both the front and the bottom. Grip texture everywhere for your hand, your support hand. It's got a nice little thumb ledge. I mean, 4 different backstrap sizes. It's great. The trigger is great. I mean, this thing rocks. Can't wait to put the RDI quad side port comp on it. Oh, some metal magwell with some metal base plates that actually give you some grabbing room. Get the much. Let's do accelerator. No, let's do a bill drill. Ed, let's do a bill drill. Yes, ma'am. Fits into this cloak mod nicely. Very nicely. Little large on the travel, the trigger travel. I like it. Yeah, this thing's nice. 15 in the mag. Very controllable, very light recoil. But putting that quad port comp on here is gonna fucking kill things. So far the dot's staying on. That's good. How about accelerator? Definitely more of a duty style trigger on this with the length of travel. I'm gonna try and fix that up though a little bit. It's an interesting trigger system. Good. Yeah, she feels real nice. Yeah, I'm gonna see the trigger pull here. It's like a bit of a mushy take up, but I can see it because it's also connected with the slide release or the slide stops, which I find kind of weird. But so I can see that moving a little bit. But here's the take up wall. Very nice, crispy break. And a decent reset. It's just a bit of a travel, you know. Overall, not bad. I did polish the internals, but I'm probably going to take it apart again and do that stuff again and really take a good look at it and see what I can do about this take-up's a little mushy. I can feel it. I can feel it moving up against the slide release. Fucking bugs, man. Got one more build drill. So far, I'm about 1,000 rounds into this gun. I'm yet to have a malfunction of any sort. Fantastic reliability so far. I mean, really. Just great. I mean, just zinged right through that. Now this slide is very light. There's not much metal to it. So it does get pretty warm pretty quick. But yeah, how about some more mags? Do a little slow motion stuff. Alrighty. Next little session with the Kimber R7 MAKO Carbon Compact. Very, very cool, very nice, and so far good performing compact pistol by Kimber. A striker fired.
What? No way, man.
That rolling brake or rolling rolling take up. She's certainly accurate. Headshots. There you go. Yeah, she's a nice little gun. Tell you what. Very, very nice. So far, 100% reliability so far. Yeah, very nice recoil impulse on this weapon. I really like it. So, final thoughts on the Kimber MAKO R7. Tell you what, for the money, this is one of two of the, in my opinion, best compact guns on the market for the money, and that would be the Kimber MAKO R7 and the Springfield Echelon Compact. Dollars to features, this gun has everything you would want in a modern everyday carry package, hands down. It doesn't leave much to be asked, really. The few things that come to mind are the magazine design, how the spring is the retention clip for the mag base, and it does stick out a little bit. On the OEM mags, it's prone to catching on fabric and things like that. The other thing with the mags is that their round count is only on the right side of the mag, not on the back, not on the left, only on the right side. So for the majority of shooters who are right-handed, in order to check your mag count, you need to flip the mag over. No back, no left, flip it over. I don't understand that from Kimber. It's an ambidextrous gun, so it's, I don't get that. Wasn't very thoughtful on their part. The other thing is the trigger design. While it's a very decent trigger, and it shoots fast and it's pretty clean, I shoot very accurately with it. Still, the design with sharing the one spring with the slide release, therefore both of them move at the same time, was another Y type item. Also, something I forgot to mention is this is a serialized unit. Like, the trigger group is the serialized part, not the grip. Now, I've reached out to Kimber about the modularity with it and the rest of the MAKO lineup, and I never got a response. So I don't know if you can swap this out for the smaller grips and whatnot, because they have not told me. and I have not found out myself. However, other than that, this gun has been 1000% reliable, over 1,000 rounds, not one malfunction. It is comfy, it is smooth, and got low recoil, and it's just a fantastic everyday carry option, and I would highly, highly recommend it. And I think that's gonna be just about it. I mean, like I said, dollars to features. This is the top. This and the Echelon Compact are the top compact pistols on the market today, and it doesn't really get much better than this. So I don't think this is a very popular gun at this time either, and I hope to see more popularity rise in it, especially with the RDI Performance Package, which is the quad side port, one vertical port compensator that is a monster recoil eater. Their metal backstrap, metal magwell, and metal mag bases. You can go ahead and check them out at rdiarms.com. Link in description, and I will be having a follow-up review on those items from this video. So that'll be it for me and the Kimber right now. So I am the Outlaw, and I'm out of here. Don't forget, folks, you are not going to have anything left if you keep giving up your rights. So let's keep it 2A all day, the safe way. Rest in peace, Charlie Kirk.